Visit TCGCastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit LudkinsCollectables.com for more.
Hey, how's it going, Pokefans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video, I'm gonna play a little bit with the Decidueye GX featuring Leafeon GX deck that I recently decided to build. So the Decidueye, pretty good, pretty well known old card from the Sun and Moon. So basically, with the feeder arrow, once per turn we can just put 2 damage counters to our opponent Pokemon in play. We can Hall of Hunt for entry cards from discard pile, and we can Razor Relief for 90. 240 HP, not that easy to knock out. So I'm running 4 of each, Rowlet, Dartrix, and Decidueye. In addition to that, I'm running 3 EVs, 2 copies of Leafeon with the Grand Bloom GX and Solar Beam. It's a new card. That GX attack is pretty cool because once per turn we can simply have, we can evolve all of our Pokemons that we have on the bench. So we can bridge a turn 1 for 2 Rowlets and 1 Remoraid, and then we can just attach Grass Energy from hand to Leafeon, use the Grand Bloom GX, and have 2 Dartrix and Auxiliary ready to go at our turn 1. And turn 2 we can already have 2 Decidueyes plus Auxiliary and more. In addition to that, I'm running 1 Tapu Koko, 1 of each Espeon, then 2 Tapu Lele GXs, and 1 Remoraid Auxiliary line. 23 Pokemons, which is very high amount of them. In addition to that, I'm running 2 copies of Enhanced Hammer to knock out our opponent energies, special energies, of course, from play. They're actually pretty popular right now, as well as 2 Field Blowers, 1 copy of Rescue Stretcher, 1 copy of Special Charge, and of course 4 copies of Ultra Ball, and last but not least, 3 Choice Bands and 2 copies of Floatstone, so I can have extra 30 damage. And of course, free retreat available as well. In addition to that, from supporter cards, I'm running 2 Acerolas. It's pretty cool always to scoop your Decidueye with 220, 30 HP, 220, 230 damage counters in it back into hand. 1 copy of Bridget, and then 2 Cyndias and 2 Sycamores, and 4 Sycamores and 2 Ants from the supporter cards for the draw support, and as well 3 copies of Guzma for the Guzma play, of course, or old school license, whatever you want to call it. Energy cards, I'm running 4 copies of Double Force Energies, and I'm also running 4 copies of regular basic Grass Energies, and that's pretty much it. That's the new deck that I recently decided to build and play with it, and I really like it. It works just like a charm. That Leafeon actually helps a lot to build up the Decidueye. I'm also going to try to improve this deck a little bit more in the future, but for now this is what I'm using to play. If you're looking for any of these cards, make sure to check on TCGCastle.com because those guys actually have great service and they have almost best prices on the market. If you're also looking to maybe send your cards to the PSA submission, then you should basically check the LudkinsCollectable.com. Link should be provided in my video description for both services. So let's do some game tests so you can actually see this deck in action. So see you in the game. Alright, so I'm starting first and taking a closer look at my opening hand. It's definitely not bad. That's for sure. It contains Bridget, so I can properly set up at my turn 1. So I'm not running a single rare candy right there, which might be a little bit scary, to be honest. So let's go with the Bridget, or something like this. And after that, I'm just going to pass my turn. So for the turn 2, I can do crazy things right there, that's for sure. If I can find myself a energy drive just for 40, that's interesting. So 2 Dartrix. I'm gonna put them both in play. more than that. First, I'm gonna play Enhanced Hammer. Second thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my Tapu Lele. So with the Tapu Lele play, I think I'm gonna go for Guzma. Yeah, it's a good thing to do. Oh, but then I forget about one does not have benched Pokemon. All right, so that means I'm not gonna be able to play that Guzma. Anyways, always something. I'm gonna put that Octillery in play, and more than that, just in case if I miss Drow Supporter right there. Worst possible Drow Supporter. It's Professor Sycamore. Yeah. I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna just Ultra Ball. Just Ultra Ball for these two bad boys. And after that Ultra Ball, I'm actually gonna grab myself a Leafeon and play. And right now I'm just so I can recycle back all 3 Pokemons from my discard pile into my deck. So I can recover those Decidueyes. And after that I'm more for 7, so that makes a lot of sense. Alright, more than that there's a Floatstone. Retreat. I can also attach energy. And I can also retreat to someone. So I'm gonna go right there. That's it. So literally I can't do more than that. Also, I cannot use my Grand Bloom GX because it's definitely not worth to do it. Not in my opinion. Because I already managed the setup. And on the other side, my opponent decided to place Bridget. It actually take like 3 minutes for me to end my turn 1. Actually, turn 2. So there's the energy attachment for his right bench, and my opponent decided to pass his turn. So what can we do? I think I'm gonna do something like this. After that, I'm gonna play myself a Ultra Ball, so I can grab a Decidueye and put it into play. Alright. Definitely looking forward right there to somehow find another Decidueye. There's a Guzma. And also Sycamore for 7. Alright, let's go with another Guzma. With another Sycamore, not a Guzma. So there's another Decidueye. This double force energy. I'm gonna put that Tapu Koko on the bench as well. I cannot retreat. I cannot do anything else. So I can do first Feather Arrow. 2 Feather Arrows for me. That's it. And I'm done with my turn. So for the next turn, I have my S roll in case if my opponent do some sort of damage counters to me. And there's a second Bridget for him. Alright, so there's like 4 copies of routes. Those routes are actually from the Breakthrough and the first Curlia from my opponent. And another Elephant and one Beasley hand. Alright, it's not that I already used 2 field blowers. Alright, so Ultra Ball for first Gardevoir seems like to be. Will it be? Yes, it will. Alright, so the first Gardevoir GX for my opponent in play. Candy play. Alright, so it's my turn. What can we do right there? I guess not too much, so I'm gonna feather arrow. And I'm gonna feather arrow down to another routes on the bench. So potentially right now I can heal some damage counters. I definitely think that's good to be do. So let's go with one Cynthia. End of 6 new cards. Alright, special charge, Ultra Ball. Solar Beam 100. And I'm healing. Really? If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon during your turn, you might heal 50 damage from one of your... Oh, okay, forget about it. I completely forget to use that Braid of the Leaves. From the bench? Or maybe... has any energy attached. Oh, okay, so that's the... You need to have energy attached. Force for only 90. So that's very low amount of damage counters. It's only 90. So I can do 2 feather arrows, so that's gonna be... That's gonna be 80 plus 140. No, I'm out of the range for the knockout. I'm pretty scared to see something like a S roller play. That's, I mean, if that happened, not gonna. But it is how it is. Everything's possible. So I managed to strike for 140, which means that my opponent Guardy is down to only... Oh, there's a Skyla. So it might be for the max potion. It's only for the Ultra Ball right now. So the good thing for me, basically right there, is the fact that I can knock out my opponent. Okay, there's a Gardevoir GX number 2. I can Gardevoir GX simply by putting one feather arrow on him. So applying some pressure right there should be pretty much all I really need. Potentially knock out his Tapu Lele with 140 damage counters on the bench. So what I'm gonna do right there is I'm gonna put my feather arrow to his Gardevoir so I can knock him out. And then I'm gonna try to find myself another Guzma play for the knockout against his Tapu Lele. I'm also thinking about maybe just doing something like GX play with my Decidueye. That's also possibility here. On the other side, if I scoop my Leafeon, then I can take 4 prize cards in just a single turn by my Fly Flip. So there's a couple different options. Prize cards. Alright. So I can go for 5 prize cards, which is just amazing. So basically I can heal damage counters even from Leafeon, which is amazing. Alright, so that's gonna be 1 feather arrow and 2 damage counters to his Tapu Lele bench. Then I'm gonna put Dartrix in play. And then I'm gonna scoop my Leafeon from the active position. There we go. So the Tapu GX should be the one. Then I'm gonna put Eevee on the bench. I'm gonna do this. And also 1 choice band. And another choice band. And that's gonna be the Fly Flip for 5. Just a single turn, which is just amazing. I mean, I took 5 prize cards against GX, and this is how dangerous it really is. So I'm down to one prize card, which means we win the game right there. If my opponent didn't have any, he can definitely use it by all the setup. And that end will not be that disruptive, but he doesn't even have one. So he just decided to go with the Sycamore for 7. The good thing is that he can Secret Spring and knock me out with his... which still means that I have Ultra Ball available. No, I don't have Tapu Lele. Maybe have, who knows. There's the Ultra Ball. So it might be for another God of War GX and no rare candy for God of War. We shall see. I'm gonna wait a little bit more. I'm also gonna have that. Oh, I'm also gonna have the Decidueye number 2. So the game should be 2 more turns because I can just knock out his artillery simply by applying some pressure with my feeder arrows. And that's just insane. So, as expected, infinite force for the knockout. Right now is just a matter of time when my opponent will be knocked out. So I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna discard one Sycamore and Enhance Hammer, and nope. It's not gonna happen. I can grab myself a Rowlet, so I can put him in play. And there's another Decidueye, as well as the Leafeon. Energy definitely needs to go somewhere. So there, I'm gonna play my phone. I'm gonna play my special charge so I can recycle that energy back into my deck. After that, I'm gonna play one Sycamore for 7. I can still go down to 4 cards. There's a Guzma for the next turn. And right now, I'm just gonna put a couple feeder arrows. One Curly on the bench. There we go. And after that, I'm gonna go with my Leafeon GX, which means I can grab myself Tapu Lele. I can grab myself double Guzman, just to be 100% sure that I'm gonna have in worst possible scenario. I could also go for artillery with 2 feeder arrows, but I just decided not to do it because then my opponent could potentially get one more turn to do something if we have Acerola available. But how the things looking right now, I think this is pretty much GG. There's a Tapu Lele. So it could be for a Guzma down to my Leafeon for the knockout. Maybe even for the M. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Alright, so he actually decided to go with the M. So Gardevoir can actually one-hit knock on my Decidueye right now, that's for sure. Which means he's gonna knock me out, and he's definitely gonna try desperately to hope that I'm not gonna be able to pull double CORSAIR Energy and Guzma for the knockout against his either way artillery or maybe that Curlia right now. But if my opponent misses the opportunity to grab himself Gardevoir number 3 in play, yeah, I've already won in his... Oh, there's a Guzman. Oh, but he managed to find Gallade, so... Alright, I'm still gonna need double CORSAIR Energy. Double CORSAIR Energy for the knockout with my Leafeon. I think how it is. And I actually think how better put one more double CORSAIR Energy instead of 2 Guzmas from my discard pile back into my Leafeon GX, but still I don't need to worry because that's 270. Worry because there's another Floatstone play. And this is going to be Guzma play down opponent artillery. So I'm gonna grab myself a fresh hand of 5 extra cards. Will there be a double cores energy? The answer is no. So there's no energy. Okay. A little bit scary right now. Really I am. So feeder arrow. 2 damage counters down to artillery. So all suddenly this game just looks to be pretty much not good in my favor. Put my Tapu-Lele in the front. I'm gonna let my opponent opportunity to knock him out. Okay, so there's a Guzma, so it should be for Leaf. It is. Okay, I have that Decidueye available in my hand, but I'm still gonna need that double cores energy. Oh my god. That's unexpected. So there we go. My opponent is back in game. So he had like 1 prize card. This is not a joke anymore because, oh, there's a double cores as well. So I'm just gonna play my Guzma down to his artillery with my Decidueye in the front. And yeah, I finally made double cores energy so I can knock him out with my Razor Leaf for like 180 since he's weak. So it was very tight. It was very tight. I almost managed to lose this game, but anyways, at the end I managed to win. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Leafeon GX deck. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.